Hey, and welcome back. We are back at the paint spot location, camping spot. As you see behind me, I've got the big 8-man tent set up now. I'll show you more of that later. With my cot. Oh yeah, luxury now. Woohoo! It is screaming hot out today. It's Saturday, and my biggest concern today is chasing the shade and staying wet. So I'm going to take a little hike down to our access to paint spot to the river, mostly just to compare how much lower it is since we were here last, which was maybe a week, 10 days or so ago. Anyhow, let's go have a boo. I am all ready. I've got my Peter Pan getaway high colored neoprene shoes, so not a problem to walk right into that river and get my head wet, keep cool. Mucho important during this hot weather. I wonder what creature either lives in there or was using that hole. That's a pretty good size. There's definitely some creature making use of that. I'd say marmot. They do have them around here. Well, who knows? I know there's badger around too. Just outside of Princeton, there's actually, just east on Highway 3, if you watch, there's even signs that say badger crossing, like warning signs on the highway. Keep that in mind. I honestly don't think I've ever seen a badger. Look, there's people down there playing in the river, kids. There's a campground right up there, private. It's actually over there as part of our claim. Hey guys, here's a tip. Especially in the winter time, I always carry a bandana in my pocket, even here in the summer, just in case I gotta clean out the old snooter. However, though, during the hot weather, I like to carry a spare one, a clean one, and I'll show you why. That is so refreshing. Hey, when it's super hot, you have to take whatever steps to stay cool. Trust me, I'll be dry in no time from this. Anyhow, just a quick heads up here at the old paint spot. If I had to guess, since we were here last 10 days or so ago, the water's down at least 4 feet. That's right. 4 down up. Anyhow, woo, beautiful day. That's better. I decided to go back to camp and get some of my tools. Grabbed a pan and a classifier and my small shovel. And because I can't think of a better thing to do today than sit here in the shade in this wonderful little spot I found to pan in, and I'll set up and show the tripod so you can get a better look. And the reason is, because I came down here and there's some nice black sand exposed. I'm just going to collect the black sand the best I can, like, you know, get rid of the light stuff, and bring that home later to run through my gold slayer miller table. Gold recovery system. I like it. I'm hoping the camera's picking it up, but lots of black sand in through here and a few other places around here, and then some spots over there behind me. I think there's a bit. So there's my chair. Great way to spend the day. Hot as hell, and I got my feet in the river, taking my time, just, oh yeah, there's a lot of black sand in here. Just work it out, sit here in the shade, nice and comfy. Yeah, I can't think of a better way to spend a hot ass afternoon. Well, I don't know if the camera's going to show you this one, but there is one piece of shiny right there, just to the right of that rock, that black rock there up against the edge. There's a piece of shiny right there. It's just a wee flake, but it's a good sign that, you know, there's something in this black sand. Yep, Gold Slayer Miller table. There's an episode coming up. Here, this is in the same pan. There's another color there. 1, 2, 3 more colors. That's a good sign. I just went a little deeper in the same spot where the black sand was. So maybe, you know, like 4 inches or something. So maybe that's the trick. Just gotta dig a little deeper. Oh man, this has been a harsh day, 42 degrees today. Boy, it's hot. But let me tell you a little story. So everything was great at the river. You know, I was keeping cool, had my feet in the water, I was drinking lots of water. Everything's great. I figured, well, you know, I better come back to camp. I gotta have a little bite to eat. The short distance from the river just up to the road, it is not a hard trail. It's not that long. But I was right in the sun, and oh my God. By the time I got to the top of the trail, I had a wicked headache. I was nauseous. Luckily I had my little beach chair you saw I was panning on there, so I sat down immediately and took a cool rag and, you know, wiped myself down with a cool rag as best I could. And waited about 20 minutes. I felt okay, a little better. So I tried to do the 150 some odd yards to the campsite. Excuse me. Just did me in. I got back here, I was sick. Puking, dizzy. I mean, I was that far away from calling 911. But luckily I know how to, you know, what to do in emergency situations. I got some first aid training. And there was a bit of a breeze at the time going on. Mind you, not much, but some. So I stripped down, and having a wet cloth, and I just kept wiping my my body off, especially under the arms and on the sides. And then what happens, when the wind, the breeze comes, you get that little bit of a chill. You know how you get goosebumps and that? But what that is evaporation. And through the joys of thermodynamics, when water evaporates, it also draws heat away. So I kept doing that for about an hour, and consuming water and taking electrolyte tablets. And I was able to get my core down to the point where I didn't feel sick. It took about 2 hours. And I also laid down on the cot, took it out into the shade. Anyhow, feeling better now. Still a little rough, I gotta say. It's, what time is it? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. 2 minutes to 9. And the sun's, well, it's still up there kind of, but at least it's not on me anymore. It's not grim and gruesome. So let that be a lesson, guys. Take that into consideration. Do not play around when it's got when there's an extreme heat warning, you know, 35 and up. It's just brutal. The problem is, once you exert yourself, you can't get your temperature down again. That's the problem. If you could cool off, it wouldn't be an issue. You go to the shade, you know, throw some water on, you'd be like, ah. But that's not the case in this kind of heat. So, take note. Tomorrow is going to be a big day of doing nothing. Yeah, we're just going to sit it out for the next few days because this is just too damn hot. Probably go into Princeton and go find a spot easy to access where I can just go sit in the river all day. It's grim. Anyhow. Peace. Thanks for watching.